to audition.
It is good. I'm Team Honey Line.
Well, I want to talk to you about 2 new government programs that went live today. And they're really government benefits. I mean, we talk about grants and stuff like that, but these are really benefits for living in America. So, and it's more than just grants. It's all kinds of money, but also services. Like here's great services that just started today. What's happening is that Biden is going to start forgiving more student loans than ever. So they got a new way of figuring out how millions of more people will get their loans forgiven and student loans forgiven. And they've been working on this so long because the Supreme Court said they couldn't do it the way they wanted to do it when they were campaigning. They had this like $20,000 for everybody forgiveness loans. But now you could actually pay 0 payments for 10 years and then get your entire student loan forgiven. I mean, that's amazing, isn't it? 0 payments for 10 years and get like up to $12,000 forgiven. Yeah, and if it's more than that, it may take 20 years. So that's it. But by getting forgiven by giving 0 payments, and there's all kinds of other things. I mean, millions of people just got their student loan forgiven because they went to a for-profit college, and so all these people are forgiven because they were scamming people. So that's what it is. I mean, so they give them all that money that you went in debt for to go to this college, and because it was determined to scam, you don't have to pay your student loan back. Now that's really cool, I think. And that's the kind of stuff that Biden is doing with student loans. It's a little more complicated sometimes, so that's why we have to do. You have to go to studentaid.gov. Okay, studentaid.gov. You want to go there. And Fundation. Well, nice to see you again. I really appreciate your kindness and what you've been doing for me and other people. And I hope I can help you forever. And then that's as much as I can. I really appreciate what you do, and people like you should be encouraged in what they're doing. And that's what we're lacking in our society. Everybody's so involved in things. And the good people should be awarded. And the good people are great people with little knowledge people have about what they're doing every single day to try to make things different and better for other people. But back to student loans, okay? The message is retracted. Wow, I don't know how they retracted you. I would love to see it. That message that was retracted. I guess the robots didn't like what you said, but I'm sure I will. So let me know, Fundation. And Fundation is people, actually, if you're a member of LeskoHelp, she helps you for free with your credit card problems, your credit debt, and all this kind of stuff. On Sunday night, she's available live to take your questions on how to help you get out of debt. That's right. I mean, she's taking courses. She helps people. Lots of people do this all the time. And she's available to other members, because she's a member, to help you for free to get rid of student debt. So you could sign up for her live presentation, and you can ask questions at the live presentation. And if you go to LeskoHelp 2 and you click on, you see workshops. She's part of the workshops. Misspelled. You think they cut you out because you misspelled things? Wow. I'm afraid I won't be able to talk at all. I kept flunking English, and I can't spell for bananas, and I can't even spell bananas. So that's interesting. But get a hold of her, Fundation. She's listed on our free help of workshops. So there's a link on the left-hand side for workshops, and you can sign up to hers or all the others that we have. We have 2 or 3 hours of workshops every day. Yeah, and that's what I think is the most important thing we have, is people like her giving her time. And she learned recently, not me, I'm a 50-year-old old fart, and everything I learned at the beginning is 50 years ago. So you can't relate to that, or even advice coming to you. Somebody dresses like a clown. That's probably another handicap I got. Mr. Lesko, I need help with renting and medical benefits. Well, there's a lot available. Deborah, if you're a member, we have a lot of help on that. Just ask, go to LeskoHelp too, and put in on the question corner. Ask us for help on that. If you don't, and I live and breathe. Credit and grant strategy is what I live and breathe. See, and that's what you have help like that from her. But back to you, Deborah. What you have to do is go to findhelp.org, and then put in your zip code and then the word rent. Okay, and then there'll be probably 100 people that help people with rent. Now, to find the right one for you, just don't try to go through this search and think if we're going to fill an application. You really have to start calling these people. You call as many as you can to find out what is the best help for you. So all you have to do, they all have phone numbers on findhelp.org, and you just call them up and say, hey, I'm in trouble. Can I talk to somebody who could help me solving my rent problem? That's all you have to do. And if they say, we have no one here, ask them for somebody else who may help you, okay? Now, medical benefits, if you're wanting care, medical care, go to needy, N-E-E-D-Y, meds, M-E-D-S.org, needymeds.org. They have people there. You can get a listing of all the free and low-cost health care and dental care where you live. There's also organizations that help you fight medical bills, help you pay for prescription drugs and everything. So you got to comb through that. If you're a member, we have other sources, but that's really the best. And they have it all. It's just maybe sometimes hard. If you can talk to somebody there about what you need, then that's good too. Emailing, we get you nowhere. You must talk. Yes, talk. Talk. I mean, if you have to email, that's great. But even if you talk, most people I think are just afraid to call the government, that they're going to be, part of some big, Homeland Security thing or something. Don't worry about that. You can't let that stop you, because you have a bigger problem in mind, a bigger problem you have to solve. Once you have a lot of money and worry about all that stuff, then maybe so. But getting out of debt or getting ahead in life, nobody's interested in you. So, unless they're a scammer. And that's why if you only go to websites that are .gov, G-O-V, or .org, you stay away from scammers. And that's the most important thing you have to do. Okay, the other thing that happened today, too, is now the buy now and pay later people are now covered under the Credit Card Repair Act, okay? So they weren't covered, and these buy now, pay later people were just making you pay even if you didn't like the merchandise and all that kind of stuff. They can't do that anymore, okay? You don't like something, you turn it back, you don't have to pay later, okay? You don't have to pay at all, and you should get a refund. So that's why Biden now is getting more people refunds, getting more people to forgiveness on their debts. And you got to read the small print. It doesn't sound like you because you don't. You want a grant. Well, if somebody's going to get rid of a $10,000 bill, that's better than getting a grant and paying it off, right? Somebody's going to get you $500 because you bought something and it was a piece of shit, and they won't honor you. That's $500 in your pocket. You get a refund. So that's why the government benefits, think of these as all government benefits, not grants. They're government benefits. Biden gave you a credit card. What help does Biden give for a credit card? If you have credit card debt, you go to Fundation. She knows all about that stuff. Now, you can negotiate. There are all ways to deal with that. So sign up for Monday night. If you're not a member, then go to findhelp.org, and look under financial assistance. And they have free counseling services there, okay, that you could find. Do not pay. Do not go to Google and look for credit card repair and stuff like that. You don't want to do that.
I know. We were like, bless you.
You're just going to get people, you're going to have to pay more to get out of debt than you have to. And see, they don't make money on grants. And that's why they're making money. If they're not charging you, they're charging the credit card company that you're paying, and they get a percentage of that. Well, no, you can make a better deal with the credit card company and give them nothing, you know. And that's what the other free counselors do. So that's findhelp.org, and then look for, you could put probably credit counseling and get free. Or if you're a member, sign up for Fundation, and she's really stellar, is that a name? Stellar, that's it. Stellar human being who's here to help you. What surprises me, I mean, that's what's in my heart now, and it took me a long time, like 80 years to get there, that all I want to do is help other people no matter what. Maybe because I'm a little more, I don't have to worry about paying rent anymore, you know? And most of us are you know, get skewed on our morals sometimes when we're fighting, you know, some other bugaboo, you know, and getting money to live on. And that's understandable. We're on survival mode. And that's what? Can't read it. You the big OG in this game. What's the OG? Like, oh my God. Great information. Oh, thank you, Turner. But it's out there for everybody. I mean, what started me on this was helping Fortune 500 companies use this stuff. And they don't even need the money. Why the hell am I helping them? So after about, I guess, 6-7 years of doing that, finally figuring out how to feed myself, then I said, the rich people aren't fun to work with. Not only want them with money. They don't have soul in what they're doing. They don't give a shit about people or anything. It's more money that's their big motive, and that's not really friendly to my heart. But I didn't know how to express that until recently. And I would just keep changing and finding other ways. So I was writing books for this. So the average person on the street could find out. But the average person on the street won't read a book. And a book of phone numbers doesn't help a whole lot of people. But now we can. And this is because of the technology and being able to help you one-on-one, unlimited one-on-one help. I just can't get over this. And personal help. To have someone as special as Fundation to help you individually work out this credit problem. She helped hundreds, maybe even thousands of people with these problems. And she even gets money back for people. Can you believe that? You know, that were refused a grant, and she writes letters for these people or shows them how to write letters, so the government changes their mind and gives them the money they originally asked for after they said no. I mean, that's phenomenal when you think about it. Did you ever think that if you go to the government and ask for a grant and they say no, you could change their mind? She believes that. She believes that with her heart because she sees it. She sent me a note the other day. 2 people, she got turned to $50,000 for one and another $40,000 for another person. Wow. What is better? She could die right now and think she has a wonderful life and contributed to us in such a meaningful way. Wow. I mean, that is just phenomenal that she does that. And she doesn't go and scream about it or anything like that. It is just, she is so respectable in what she does and how she does it. And it's just wonderful. So take advantage of her in any way you can. She's going to improve your life or try to. Everybody doesn't bat 1,000. 50% is a hell of a lot, is a hell of a big bat. A record breaker. If you're a baseball player, if you get 300%, 30% is big. But she gets 50% on getting people approved for the loans or the grants that they were disapproved of initially. That's a 50%. Like I say, 30% is incredible on anything, or even 2%. And you should try it even 2%. Unless you have an easier way to get $40,000, man, it's stupid not to do that. Instead of swirling around in Google swamp. Google is to me a swamp of just sharks, and people want to get your money. You know, that's no way to get free money if you need it. So get out of there. Make sure you go to only services websites that are .org, O-R-G, or .gov. Everybody else is there to get your money. Okay? Maybe they're honorable people, but you can't tell that. So just stay away. And there's sharks in these waters. So stay away from those waters. And it's easy. You go to places like 211.org, findhelp.org, or needymeds.org. These are the places that you're going to get help from people who really give, not take, they give. And that's what we need more of, I think, in this life. That's why everybody's so pissed off, you know. I would be too. But I find the more I open my heart, the more satisfying life becomes. And so I'm here to do this and help as many people as I can before I die. 'Cause I'm close, man. I'm 81. I mean, I feel great. So I'm not looking at it like tomorrow or next week. But no, the sand is pouring out of the hourglass here. And there's not a whole lot of time left. It's I feel I'll be lucky if I get 10, 15 more years. I'm just 81 just last week or so. Service or mental health in rural areas. Yes, Dr. Go to that needymeds.org. There's a lot of for mental health, dental health, health care. They don't have pet health. But if you go to your NAAC, the animal rights people, they have a good source for pet care. Or actually, you know what? Findhelp.org has organizations that provide good pet care and veterinarian care and food for your pets and stuff like that. So there's a lot of free help locally. Remember, you have to get on the phone. Most of the stuff is local, and so you have to dig it out. And that's what we do. If you have problems, there's always somebody at LeskoHelp to help you, and probably even live right there. And you see them, oh man, I could talk to her and ask what is going on. Why am I stupid? We're all stupid. Get over it. And if you don't believe you're stupid, then you're not going to get your answer solved. Because if you think, oh, NASPC, that's it. Yeah, their website has a source for free pet care. But yeah, you have to know that you're stupid. And that's what wisdom is. Knowing you don't know shit. You know, you could be smart as hell, but you don't get wisdom until you realize you don't know shit. Because the world is too big and too complicated. So get out there and just pretend you don't know shit and ask for help. Otherwise, you're going to muddy the waters and they can't help you. But if you say right off the bat, I don't know shit, and I ask for help. Now, I wouldn't suggest using the word shit, but it may work. When I use it, I get more views. I lose a few too. But thank you so much, and thank you, and thank Fundation for me for all she does with her open heart. And I know, but love you so. Thank you.